There was an old lady. She lived in a village. Her daughter lived in another village far away. There was a dense forest in between. The forest was full of dangerous animals. Once the old lady's daughter invited her mother to stay with her in the village. For a few days, the old lady was overjoyed. She cooked many dishes for her daughter, collected many gifts, and set off for the village. On the way through the forest, she first encountered a hyena. The hyena said, old woman, I will eat you." The old woman said, "Not now. First, let me go and see my daughter. When I'm fat and healthy, you can eat me." The hyena said, "Okay, but come back soon." The old woman continued on. Then she encountered a wolf. He also said, old woman, I will eat you." The old woman said, "Not now. First, let me go and see my daughter. When I'm fat and healthy, you can eat me." The wolf said, "Okay, but come back soon." Similarly, other animals like a fox, a bear, and a lion were found in the forest, all of whom wanted to eat the old lady. The old lady replied to them all, "First, let me meet my daughter. Let me get fat and fresh. Then you can eat." Everyone said okay. Thus, after crossing the forest, the old lady reached her daughter's house. The daughter was overjoyed to see her. The old lady gave her all kinds of dishes and gifts. The daughter also treated her mother very well, and they both lived comfortably for a few days. The time for the old mother to return home drew near. The old mother became sad with worry. The daughter asked her, "Mother, why are you worried?" The old mother told her about her encounters with the animals on her journey and the promise she made. But the daughter was very smart. She told the mother, "Don't worry." The daughter then began preparing for the old mother's return. She ordered a large pot. She filled it with food, water, and other essentials for her mother. She also made the old mother sit in the pot. She tied a cloth over the pot's mouth and, after saying goodbye to her mother, rolled the pot down the forest path. The old mother continued rolling the pot from inside, saying, "Chal matke Timbuktu. Come on my pot to Timbuktu." And the pot started rolling forward. On the way through the forest, the first animal she encountered was a wolf, who had been impatiently waiting for the old woman to return. He asked the matke, Mataka, "Have you seen the old woman?" From inside, the old woman scolded him. "Come on, who are you and which old woman? Come on my pot to Timbuktu. Come on my pot to Timbuktu." And he quickly rolled the pot. The wolf found the voice somewhat familiar, and he began following the pot. In the same way, he encountered a hyena, a bear, a fox, and others, when they too asked the pot, "Pot, have you seen the old woman?" Then the old lady scolded him in the same manner and said loudly, and she quickly rolled the pot forward. All the animals followed the pot. The old lady's house was getting closer, but now a lion was sitting in the way. He, too, was waiting for the old lady to return. Seeing the pot, he roared, "Pots, have you seen the old woman?" The lions roared frightened the old woman, and she said in a trembling voice, "Yes, what old woman? Yes, what? Are you inside the pot, old woman?" The old woman was initially frightened. But then she gathered courage and stood on a nearby pile of sand. She scolded the animals, saying, "If you want to eat me, all of you come and sit near me." The animals happily came and sat in front of the old woman. The old woman also sat on a large mound of sand. The mother, who had a bag of wheat flour tied to her waist, began blowing with all her might. The flour flew into the animals' eyes, blinding them. All the animals rubbed their eyes with both hands. Seizing the opportunity, the old woman quickly ran into her house and locked the door tightly from inside.